ABC 10 News Pinpoint Weather Super 7-Day Forecast.
Well, it turns out it only took 3 storms to officially get us out of the drought. So more on that in a bit. You can see, though, as you're waking up on this Saturday morning, things are pretty chilly, and you can expect that patchy fog forming along our coast to creep into our inland areas later today. Over La Jolla, you can see a zoomed-in look of the fog already starting to form as you start to wake up. But the headlines, just to recap, we are officially out of the drought because of the three storm systems that we experienced over the last couple of weeks. We will be experiencing some patchy fog throughout the day into tomorrow, so just a heads up, especially if you're traveling in, that's going to be impacting visibility, especially if you have family members flying back to San Diego. And as we take a look at the drought monitor, so this was back in October of this year. As we progress into today, you can see it slowly start to dissipate, and now we are still experiencing some dry conditions, but still officially out of severe drought. So that's good news, especially for our air quality and the possibility of fire risks. So taking a look at the marine layer futurecast, though, like I mentioned, you can expect the marine layer to form over our coast. That moisture is just going to be settling in along our coast, especially in the South Bay along Ocean Beach and Imperial Beach. That might be impacting some visibility, especially at around the airport. So as we take a look at the visibility in miles, like I mentioned, just a third of a mile in Carlsbad, and moving down south in OB, just under 2 miles there. Downtown San Diego coming in at 3 miles. As we take a look at the overall satellite and radar perspective, so overall we have 3 storm systems around the country. This one here along our east is going to add some snow along our north and south. So if you have family members coming in from the East Coast, that might be impacting their travel. Over to our north right here, that's another storm system, but depending on how this one and this one interacts will determine whether or not we will be receiving some rain later on during the week starting on Wednesday. So we're going to be keeping track of that. But taking a look at the current conditions right now, Ramona coming in very chilly at 37 degrees, 46 degrees in Kierna Mesa, 49 degrees in La Jolla. Overall highs for today, we're going to be settling at around the lower 60s to upper 60s along our coast, 70 degrees in Poway, 62 degrees in Julian. Taking a look at the rest of the county, though, 66 degrees in Encinitas, 75 degrees in Santee, Mount Laguna coming in at 57 degrees. So taking a look at your Super 7-Day forecast now, you can see we're going to be settling at around the mid to upper 60s this weekend. Things are going to start to dry out and calm conditions throughout the rest of the week before that chance of rain on Wednesday and Thursday, though temperatures will be at around the mid 60s. Taking a look at your inland 7-day forecast, similar trend there, though it is going to be a little bit warmer, 66 degrees on Wednesday, 68 degrees on Thursday. Mountain communities coming in slightly chilly too. We're going to be dipping down to the low to mid 50s on Monday and Tuesday before we get that chance of rain Wednesday into Thursday. And finally, your desert 7-day forecast, similar trend there, 70s, upper 70s into Sunday. And as we approach Wednesday, it's going to be down dipping to the 60s.